That looks good now, guys. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all keeping well. It is quite a rough morning out there this morning. A lot of wind and rain. I haven't really been used to this over the last while. So anyhow, hopefully we will kick off and get the body moving nicely now this morning. Excuse me. Okay, guys. So as always, we're going to start off with a little bit of attention into posture. So having a little look down at our feet and having our feet nicely in line with the hips here. As we do that, guys, I want you to put a little squeeze into the bum. So just squeezing those glutes and just feel how that helps to stabilize the hips. So sometimes, guys, the hips can be a little bit tilted this way or this way, if you can see. So we want to try and bring them back nice and neutral. So a nice little squeeze into the glutes there. From there, we're coming up to the position of the shoulders, and we're going to try and have our shoulders nicely stacked over our hips and over the ankles. Then up to the head. I want you to close your eyes, guys, and imagine there's a piece of string from the crown of the head. And we're just going to try and just bring our attention and our imagination to opening up. So pulling that piece of string and almost feeling like it's opening up that whole center. All of those vertebrae are being stretched, and it's bringing us up nice and tall. Now, lovely. From there, guys, we're going to take the shoulders and roll those shoulders. So drawing them up to the ears and then rolling them down the spine. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to straighten those arms out. Excuse me, pointing the fingers down to the floor. From that neutral position of the head, we're gently going to bring our ear to our shoulder, keeping the rest of the body steady. So just check in and make sure we're not doing this. Okay, so just warming up the neck nice and gentle from side to side, feeling a nice little stretch. We're going to go 2 more. And last one, and back into the center. Place one hand onto the chest and one hand onto the belly button, and gently bring the chin down towards the chest, back to neutral. Close the mouth off and up. Now, really important, guys, to get that nice little bit of gentle neck extension, because we spend so much time in neck flexion with our phones, on our laptops, sitting. So we're going to go 2 more here. And last one up. And then relax and bring that head back into neutral. So take those arms up, guys. Take a breath in. And now let that breath go. Push that air out and feel how that draws the abdominals in and squeeze those glutes. So let's go 3 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Drawing the arms back, squeezing and just letting go and feeling that core engagement. 2 more there. Breathe in. And relax those arms down. And last one, guys. Breathe in and back. And relax down. Lovely. Nice. We're going to take our arms, our wrists nicely in line with our shoulders, and warm those shoulders up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax that down, guys. Lovely. Now, we're going to bring our attention onto our wrists, and we're going to roll out the wrists. Nice little circle there, guys, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to reverse those circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shaking those hands out. I like to always try and bring the hands in, the wrists in, the forearms in, just so we don't neglect any part of the body. So into the forearms now. Get those stretched out, so fingertips to the base of the palms. Just watch the shoulders, relax them down and stretch. 3, 2, 1, shake it out, switch it over to the other side. Again, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now, we're going to bring our hands in front in line with our belly button, and I want you to bring the knee up. So every time, squeeze the glutes and draw the abdominals in as we do this, okay? So get the knees up, so not here, right up, working into those hips, nice and controlled. So we're going to go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest that down. Lovely. Okay guys, so working on a little bit of balance here now. So we're going to balance on our right leg. Take our left leg up again, knee in line with the hip. So not down here, up here. Extend the arms out and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Draw the opposite hip up. Again, knee in line. Extend the arms out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax that down. Now, onto the hip. We're going to circle it out for 5, 4. Keep that opposite hip nice and steady. 3. Triangle, nice range in. 2. And last one. Switch over to the other side for 5. Draw the abdominals in. Squeeze that bum. 3. Whoop. 2. And last one. And back down. Become nice and steady. Now we're going to extend the leg out now for 5. Keeping steady. So control. Concentrate. Get that nice mind-body connection happening. 2 more. Last one. Switch to the other side. 5, 4. So try to avoid this, guys. Keep nice and steady. Feel the bite into the legs. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now, we're going to come onto our toes and we're going to make nice little circles. So I want you to try and free up the ankle. Take any stiffness out and then reverse opposite direction. And relax. Switch to the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Now guys, excuse me, onto the tippy toes, we're going to draw up and down. As we draw up, guys, I want you to have a little look in, just to make sure that the ankles, as you come up, don't start to wiggle like so. Okay, so come up nice and straight, keep the ankles nicely in line, and then bring back down. Breathe in as you lift, and exhale. 2 more, breathe in. And last one, breathe in. Now, I want you to wiggle your toes, so lift them up, shake them out, wiggle them. Try to get a little bit of space in there between the toes if you can, and relax from that. Lovely stuff, guys. Okay, so we're going to go into our nice squat positions. We're going to do 2 variations today. We're going to do our normal squat, and then we're going to start to attempt into a deeper squat, okay, which is a little bit more challenging. But we're going to give it a go. Okay, guys, so into our normal squat. So legs about shoulder width apart, lowering that bum down, and back up we come. Keeping the back nice and straight, the head nice and neutral. We're going to go for 6 here, and up, and 5, and lift, 4, and lift, 3, and up, last 2, and up, and last one, and up we come. Lovely. Now guys, as I say, we're going to try and attempt a deeper squat here now. It's going to challenge the body a little bit more, very deep into the hips, might feel it into the shins as well. So we're going to take the feet, just like in the similar squat, we can take them splayed out to the side or leaning in front, most likely a little bit more splayed for this one. So as we come down, guys, we're going to try and get depth. So nice and low, keeping the feet flat on the floor. And then slowly bring that body back up. So we want to avoid here. We want to avoid this, okay? So we want to try and get the bum lower and the back more in line. And then draw up. Okay, guys? Like I say, it's tough, a little bit more challenging. Let's try 2 more. Okay, so down we come. Nice and low. Try and get flat, feet flat on the floor. And as you come up, watch the leg movement as we come up, so the knees aren't splaying really far in front. And last one here, guys. Down we come, into that deep squat if possible, and then up we come to standing. I know it's tough, guys, so well done for giving it a go as best you can, getting that bum down, trying to get into those hips. So now I can take those legs nice and wide here. Now we're going to drop down onto that right leg, stretch the inside of that left leg, come back up, restack, breathe in, And let that breath go. And up, breathe in. And down. And up. And down. Lovely. Now from here, take the hands in front. Take a breath in. And down we go. Now guys, I want you to find a place, either if you're resting on the floor or resting your hands onto the thighs if there's any issues with that lower back. We keep that back straighter and keep the focus on the straight legs. So you need a good wide span of the legs, and we're going to keep them locked out the entire time here, okay? Place one hand down in the front or onto the thigh, and then reach over to the opposite side with the opposite hand. So keep one hand down on the floor and the other one reaching over, and just feel the length starting to come in to that leg. Now we're going to switch hands. So we're going to bring that opposite hand into the center and the other hand over to the other foot. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to switch it again. So don't worry guys if we're up here. That's fine. Okay, we're just looking to get the length in. The muscles are still cold at this point, so we don't want to be overstretching. Just trying to bring a little bit of length in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, nice and slowly, we're going to try and walk those feet in. Again, don't worry if the hands are off the floor. And when we get those feet nicely in line with the hips, release the hands, draw the abdominals in, slowly bring that body back up into standing. Lovely stuff, guys. Okay, so we're going to go to the back of the mats now. Same position as always, okay? So feet are nicely in line with the hips, shoulders, head. Raise those arms up, take a breath in. Now, from here, we're going to slowly bring ourselves down. If you need to soften the knees, guys, please do as you bring yourself down into a plank position. Now, from here, I want you to push the bum up, so you're stretching into the backs of the legs, and then you can soften the knees and walk those hands and bring yourself back up to standing. We're going to do that 2 more times. Okay, guys? Breathe in. As we come down, you can soften those knees, walk the hands out into a plank position. From plank, push up into elephant, so push the bum up into the air, keep the hands and the feet in the same position. Feel it into the legs, soften those knees. Take your time, back up slowly to standing. Last time, guys. Breathe in. And down we come, soften the knees, walk those hands out, straight up into elephant. 3, 2, 1, and then now lower those legs to the floor. Well done, guys. Okay, so from here, we're going to go into our bird dog. So we're going to extend our right arm out and our left leg and draw the abdominals in and squeeze the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch over to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into center. Now, into our cat to camel. Tummy to the floor, raise the head up. Take a breath in. Tuck that chin in. Arching the spine up. Breathe in. And again. Bring that mobility in, guys. Last one, breathe in. Draw the abdominals in, arch that spine up, tuck the chin in. Now, back into our mid position again. So from here, making sure wrists in line with shoulders, knees in line with hips, I want you to concentrate on drawing your abdominals in. So focus in the center, focus on your belly button. Extend right arm, left leg, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, draw your attention into the abdominals and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into the center. Lovely. Okay, from here, right foot forward, we're going to get into these hips. Nice wide step, so not here, nice out in front, so that as we reach forward, we've got knee in line with ankle. Okay guys, so we're going to warm it up first. So draw forward and back. We're going to go 3 and 2. And now, in this last one, we're going to come forward and hold. So I want you to feel that length coming in now to the hips. Excuse me. So stretching out those hip flexors. As you know guys, you're probably sick of me telling you, but getting that extension into the hips is really important. So trying to get that little stretch in. 3, 2, 1, and we'll switch over now to the other side. Nice big wide step. So you should really feel that opening up lovely there. One of my favourites guys, one of my favourites. Forward we come, hold, squeeze that bum. Feel that length coming through. Keep the spine nice and aligned. Keep the head nice and neutral. Just feeling that opening up. So if you're not feeling it, we need to be far enough. A good wide step in front to ensure you're feeling that length. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're going to get the other guys. These muscles in front, the quads. So now we've got a shorter step in front. Knee is going to be in line with the ankle. Place the hand onto the knee and bring the opposite leg up. So trying to bring that heel nice and close to the bum. Keep the back up nice and tall. A little bit of balance required here too. Head in neutral. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. So again, not too wide. Keep it nice and squared out. Concentrate from the center. Pop that back leg up. Bring the heel in close to the bum. Head in neutral. Woo! Back nice and straight. And focus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest that down. Great stuff guys. Now, from our nice box position, we're extending that right leg up and we're going to activate these glutes now. So lifting and lowering. Squeeze that bum as you draw that leg up. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up now and bend and point for 8, 7. Keep knee in line with hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely guys, and switch it over. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bend, and 8, 7. Keep it nice and controlled, guys. Squeezing that bum. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff. Now, from here, we're going to bring ourselves into a seated position. Now, guys, ideally, we have a band or a towel or, as you know, even some piece of material. We're going to get a little bit more of depth of stretch into the legs now. So extend that right leg out and bring the left foot in nice and close. Now, if you're feeling pressure in the knee, soften that knee, put a bit of height underneath the bum. Generally that tends to release too much pressure. And we're going to really get a length, good strong deep stretch into this straight leg. So I want you to hold this now. Now you may have that range to come over and grab with the hand. If you do, please. So if not, just try and wrap something around and feel that you're drawn in, that you've got that length into the hamstrings, those muscles at the back, and into the calves. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're going to switch over to the other side. So drawing the right foot in now, left foot out in front. And again, we're going to try and get that stretch in. Okay, so just trying to bring that body down. Breathe into the stretch. If you feel that it's shaking like crazy, get to the point where you can hold the stretch without the shakes. Okay, so feel that length, just easing in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let that go. Now guys, so we're going to pop into our spine stretch. So I'm just going to bring that down slightly there. Lovely. Okay. So with our spine stretch, guys, we're going to extend those two legs out in front. And the focus here is to start from a nice straight spine. So if you feel your back here, guys, we need to get ourselves positioned here some way. So use those books, use that towel, and if you really need to, you can soften the knees. Yeah? So place the two hands in front. Take a deep breath in, fill the lungs, keep the shoulders down. Now tuck that chin in, draw the abdominals in, C-curve out that spine, reach forward and exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one, breathe in, breathe out. Now if you have the range, reach down and hold. So if not, guys, take a grip of the shins there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to take the 2 feet and you're going to bring them together like so. Okay, guys? So again, we're going to try and maintain a nice straight spine. So we don't want here, we want here. We're going to bob those legs up and down now. Getting a little bit of length into the insides of the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to gently press down into the legs. Feeling that little stretch now. Getting deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. We're going to cross those legs over. So we're going to get our spine nicely aligned. We're going to take our hands out in front and breathe in. As we exhale, take those arms back. And we're going to move into our spine twist. So I want you to glue the lower half of the body to the floor. Breathe in. Exhale to the left. 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Now concentrate that the rotation is happening through the upper body only. Lower half of the body remains steady. You should be feeling this right into the mid-back and between those blades. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms nice and wide throughout. Avoid rounding the arms in. 2, 1. Last 2. Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Last 1. And exhale. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done, guys. Okay. So from here, we're going to bend our knees and have our feet nice and flat onto the floor. Now, take your 2 hands in front and I want you to come about halfway down here and then come back up. Okay? So nice and slowly, halfway down and up. Now I want you to see the change in position. So I'm not doing this, okay, because that's going to load and put pressure on my lower back. So I C-curve that spine. I draw my abdominals in and I round my back out. Back up and then straighten the spine to neutral. And down again we go. So you're feeling those abdominals working. And back up. And rounding it out for 3 and 2. Down we go. And up. Last one, guys. We're taking it down. Slow and controlled. Vertebrae by vertebrae. All the way down to the floor. And relax the hands down. Now, we're going to try practicing our half roll up, which is always a challenging move. So from here, we're trying to peel and bring ourselves back up with our feet glued to the floor and our legs staying in that position without forcing through the shoulders. But it's not always easy. Okay, guys, so let's just go halfway up. Breathe in and lift. And take it down. Breathe in. Imagine the piece of string is attached to the belly button, it's pulling you up and then it's releasing you and drawing you back down. Go 2 more here, guys. So coming up, feel that core working hard, release and come back down. And last one, up we come, feel, breathe in the entire time, release and come back down. Now from here, we're going to move into our 100, so raise the head up, arms are going to be bound by the sides, we're going to pump those arms. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Now, as always, guys, you can place one hand behind the head to support that head and neck, and then keep the opposite hand steady if that's the case, okay? So we don't want to be pumping on one side. It'll create a little bit of imbalance. So just keep the arm nice and straight. And now I want you to try and bring those legs up. So make sure the back isn't arching. You could come up far enough. You can feel a little press of the lower back down to the floor. 2 more breaths. Last one. And we're going to rest and bring those knees or those feet back down onto the floor. Now guys, from here, we're moving into our shoulder bridge. So we're going to take each one of those vertebrae up off the floor, up into a lovely strong bridge, and we're going to squeeze those glutes at the top. Take a breath in now. And as you come down, again, we're going to come down through those vertebrae. This is called articulating the spine. So we're trying to separate each of the vertebrae to bring that mobility, eliminate stiffness. Just like any other of the joints in the body, we want to keep them nice and mobile to prevent any injuries or any issues down the line. So Pilates is very much prehab, if you want to call it that. And take a breath in, and down we go. Now guys, this time as we come up, we're going to activate those glutes, okay? So now we're going to take those arms overhead, and I want you to make sure that this doesn't happen, that we're not dropping down through the hips. So squeeze the glutes, keep the bridge high, take the arms overhead and back. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Squeezing that bum. Breathe in, breathe out. Keeping that height, last one guys. Breathe in, breathe out, and slowly take those vertebrae down. Lovely. Now, interlock the fingers, bring the hands behind the head, and we're going to open up those elbows nice and wide. Chest nice and open, draw that left leg in, extend that right leg out, and into our crisscross. So keep those legs up nice and high in a lovely diagonal. Strong legs, pointed toes, gentle little twist of the head and neck, keeping the tips of the shoulder blades on the floor. Check in, make sure those abdominals are nice and engaged. Squeezing those glutes as you extend those legs out. Elbows wide. Take a break at any point, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax that down. We're going to roll those legs from side to side now. And we're going to extend our legs out. So lovely straight legs, and we're going to pull the toes in. So as those toes point forward, you can feel a little bit of a release. Now as you pull those shins in, or those toes in towards the shins, you're going to feel the calf muscles push down onto the floor, and that's going to secure us. Now guys, in this position you can see that my ribs have kind of popped up. I've got space in my back here. So I want to draw that in, okay? So I want to slightly tilt the pelvis so that my abdominals are engaged, and that supports my back now as I come up. So take the hands overhead. Breathe in, and from here I want you to again peel those vertebrae up off the floor as you reach forward up into that full roll up. Come into a neutral position, and then on the return again we're C curving, protecting the spine, using the abdominals as we come down, squeezing those glutes as we reach the floor. Watch that this doesn't happen again, that pop up. So draw in, breathe in, let the breath go, tuck the chin in, peel those vertebrae up, reach forward into neutral, and then again back down we go, guys. Now don't worry if we're not fully up yet, okay? So for some of you it might be about here. That's fine. Just hold, release, and come back down. But I want you to keep working on that one, guys, because this is a move, for example, getting up out of the bed in the morning. We need to be able to lift our body up with ease. So it's a lovely little practice, and a lot of the moves in Pilates are very transferable. So if you think about everything we're doing, we're just trying to use the abdominals, use the strength that we have, and then keep that little back nice and strong, and down we go. And last one here now, and again, even getting up off the floor, just being able to bring ourselves up with ease. Let's reach over and hold for a stretch now. So keep those legs nice and straight. Now again, if it's too much or any issue into the back, sometimes you can feel a little bit of an overload. Just release the back and focus on the stretch. We'll hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring ourselves up. We're going to bend the knees, and we're going to cross the legs and lift the feet off the floor. Extend the arms out, and we're just going to balance here. Again, slight little C curve into the spine, draw the abdominals in, keep the shoulders nice and relaxed, and we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab those shins now, guys, and we're going to come into rolling like a ball. Okay, so tuck that chin in, keep that spine nice and rounded, come up and land. So have a little look at the feet there, and just make sure when you come back up, you're landing in that same position. So feet back, legs nice and tight, body maintaining that little ball position the whole way through. So we're not separating the legs like so. We don't want to do that. Last two. And last one, guys. And up. From here, nice and slowly again, let's take the body down onto the floor. Grab the left shin, raise that that head up, extend that right leg out, and into single leg stretch we go. So again, guys, remember, if there's pressure in that head and neck, we're going to support that head and neck and extend those legs out. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Now guys, again, we're going to grab that band or the towel, some piece of material that you have, and you're going to wrap it around that left foot. Now we're going to push that leg lovely and straight here and keep that right knee bent to begin. And then I want to challenge you a little bit today and extend the bottom leg out if possible. Okay, now if it feels too much, please come back in to this bent leg position. But if you can now, I want you to try and extend that leg out. Feel that lovely stretch now, coming into the hip flexor here, up into the hamstrings, into the calf muscle, and just try and maintain that. Make sure you're pushing that leg, so we don't want a bent knee. We want a lovely straight leg now to feel that depth of that stretch. We're going to hold this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch over to the other side, and we're starting with a soft knee. And like I say, guys, if it's too intensive, just pop back into that soft knee. And again, we're extending that bottom leg out. Make sure you're far enough up the band or the towel or whatever that you've got a good deep stretch into those legs. So Pilates can be as challenging as you want it to be. It's really up to you how much you want to get out of it. So just try and be, I suppose, challenging yourself all the time to get a little bit more length. And we're going to hold here now for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, and we'll let that go. Now guys, we're going to come into our scissors. So we're going to draw that left leg up and extend that right leg out and raise the head up off the floor. Now after that nice deep stretch, should feel a little bit easier. And we're going to try this for 8. Take your time, 7. Straight legs if possible, 6, 5, 4, 3, don't worry if there's a bend in the knee, if it kind of looks a bit like this, that's fine. 2, last one, soften the knees and relax down. Very good, guys, well done. Now, we're going to start attempting our rollover, okay? So with the rollover, we're going to relax our hands down. We're going to bring our legs up into a slight bent position. So not at 90 degrees, not here, and not straight legs, too difficult to maintain. So we're going to hold somewhere in the middle there, okay? The important thing, guys, is that knee stays in line with hips. Now, as we do this, I want you to try and peel the spine up off the floor and then slowly lower back down. I want you to do this slow and controlled. So not like this, and then swinging, okay? So we don't want that momentum, we want a nice controlled movement, and always bring knee back in line with hip, okay guys? So draw abdominals in. It might be just a small movement now. You might just be able to peel the bum a little bit, that's fine, that's fine. So whatever you can do, guys, draw the abdominals in, and then slowly release as you come back. We're going to go 4. Keep the head glued onto the floor. Keep your concentration centered. And back. Breathing in and out. We're going to go 2 more. And last one. Feeling those abdominals. Working hard now. Release. And bend those knees. And relax back down. We're going to roll those knees from side to side. That's a nice tough little challenging move, that, guys. Now we're going to grab our left shin, throw that right leg up, and then nice and gently bring yourself over onto the tummies, and we're going to stay on our elbows here. Okay, so a little bit of gentle extension for the back. So I want you to focus on squeezing the bum here. Okay, good little squeeze into the glutes. Make sure we're not collapsing our head and neck down. So keeping that nice position from elbow to shoulders. And then we'll place the left hand onto the floor and the right hand on top and bring that forehead down into a resting position. Okay guys, I want you to squeeze the bum and lift the thighs off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release and come back down. This time I want you to squeeze the bum, lift the legs and beat them. So up we come for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Lovely. And again, we're going to squeeze and just lift and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. And this time we're going to lift them and beat them for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Lovely stuff. Okay guys, so into swan dive we go. Breathe in, squeeze that bum, lift and lower. We're going to go for 3 more. Breathe in, squeeze and lift and down we go. 2 more. Breathe in and lower, and last one. Now from there we're going to slide those knees nice and wide, bring the toes together and pop yourself into child's pose. Try and bring the bum down onto the heels or as close as you possibly can, and just allow the back to get that nice rounded flexed position. Now from here we're going to slide onto our knees and we're going to rest into our plank position. Now guys, as we hold here, I want you to focus on drawing your abdominals in, and then very gently we're rolling over onto our left hand side into star. Okay, so as you can see, we want elbow nicely in line with shoulder, we want the arm position up, we want the feet nice and close to the bum, you want your hips nicely stacked and up off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're rolling back. You can take a rest at any time, just pop down, or if you'd like to stay in just to challenge it a little bit more. We're going to switch now in 3, 2, 1. So rolling over to the other side, again maintaining those lovely straight lines. I'm going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back into our plank position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down we go. So again, let's rest here in extension. Keeping a nice little squeeze into the glutes there. And then we're going to bring ourselves down onto the floor. Okay, so we're going to be resting onto the left cheek of the face now. 2 hands are going to be coming behind the back. As we draw the legs in, the toes are going to be in towards the shins. We're kicking that bum twice for double leg kicks. And as we exhale, extend those legs out, squeezing those glutes, and down we go. 1, 2, breathing in, squeeze, exhale as we're up and down. 2 more. 1, 2, squeeze those glutes, lift that body up, and last one. 1, 2, squeeze and lift and rest down, guys. Take those hands, take ourselves back, drop into child's pose. Feel that lovely stretch once again into the back. Nice slow controlled movements, no jerky movements. And now we're going to turn ourselves onto our left hand side. Okay guys, so ankles stacked, knees stacked, hips stacked, body's nicely in line, core's nice and engaged. Going to take that right hand and place it in front there now. So we're making sure we don't rock the hips, okay? So that's our focus here, nice and stabilized hips. And we're going to try and go through a sequence today, guys, without breaking. Now, if you need to rest out at any point, of course do. But let's just try and challenge ourselves today. So nice bent knee, lifting and lowering. Imagine there's a piece of string attached to that ankle, so it's nice and high, it's not down here. We're keeping that good control, and we're going to go for last one here. Now, we're going to hold that up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now extend that leg out. So it's going to be at a diagonal, and as you lift and lower, those knees are going to come together, guys. So again, keep the focus on the abdominals, keep the hips stacked, squeeze the glutes there. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Those glutes should be well firing now at this stage. And we're going to hold that leg up. From this position, we're going to bend and point. Remember the importance of building the strength into the glutes. Big, strong muscles. They're going to help to protect that back. They're going to help in everyday movements, walking, running, etc. 2 more. Last one, draw back. Now, the dip of the knee. So again, keep the hips steady, no movement from the hip. It's the knee doing the work here. Ankle stays high. Last one, dip and slap it out. Oh yeah. Burn, burn, burn. Over we go to the other side, guys. And again, let's get ourselves nicely stacked, okay? Ankles, knees, hips. Make sure the ankles are in close to the bum, the knees are jutted out in front. We're all lovely and stacked through the body. Core's engaged, hand is in front for that good support. Now, lifting and lowering. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And extend that leg out. Now again, guys, as we come down, it's at that diagonal, so knee will be reaching, or we'll be meeting knee. And we're going to go for 4, 3, try and work through it. 2, take breaks if you need to. Last one. Keep that leg up now. And we're going to bend and point for 5, 4, challenge it, nice and high. 3, 2, 1. Draw that ankle back and dip that knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest and slap it out, guys. Lovely. Now we're going to roll onto the back, grab the knee, take that leg out in front, roll the body up. Now we're going to extend those legs out just to get a little bit of a stretch in there before we sit into our mermaid position, because as we do, going to feel a nice little burn into that bum. Well, you should do. Okay guys, so we're in our lovely seated position for mermaid. Okay, so again, remember, stack up the bum with a couple of books or something if you feel any pressure into the knees, or if you feel you can't maintain that lovely straight spine. 2 hands down by the side, take a breath in and raise that arm up. And then as you let that breath go, stretch over, keeping those glutes glued to the floor. Get the most out of the stretch. Get the length into those obliques, those side muscles. And we're going to go 2 more. Breathe in. And last one here, guys. Breathe in. And forward. Lovely stuff. Now, right hand in front, left hand behind. Important here to keep the chest nice and open, nice and up, the spine nicely aligned. Look over that left shoulder. Feel that drop into the mid of the back. 3, 2, and 1. Switch to the other side. Look over the shoulder. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to the center. Another lovely one there, guys. Just feeling that lovely rotation and stretch into that spine. Okay, so let the arms just relax down. And we're going to take our right knee, or our right ear to our right shoulder. So just feeling the stretch. Take the right hand up. Apply a gentle amount of pressure. Feel the lovely stretch running through the left hand side there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently up. And left ear to left shoulder. Keeping the shoulders down. Feeling that lovely length and stretch into the neck. And again, apply just a small amount of pressure. Not force here. It's just to deepen that stretch. The poor old neck, it needs to get stretches. 4, 3, 2, 1. It does a lot to keep us up. And 2 fingers onto the chin, draw that head and neck back into neck retraction. So try to create a double chin without tucking the chin down. So straight lines, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll allow that chin just to slowly come down towards the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just let that chin float up. And back into a nice neutral head position. Lovely stuff, guys. Nice and slowly, taking your time. Going to bring ourselves up into a lovely standing position. And as always, we'll be finishing where we started. Feet nicely in line with the hips, with the shoulders nicely stacked, and head nicely stacked on top. So take a nice deep breath in here. Push up, and then as we come down, again I want you to C-curve that spine. So draw the abdominals in, let that chin tuck in, and slowly allow that body to come down. Now guys, if you feel that pressure into the back or any issues with the back there, stay here. Keep a nice straight spine and just feel that stretch coming into the legs. So if you can come down, we're going to hold it now, a nice static stretch. Keep those abdominals drawn in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now as you come back up, draw your attention into the abdominals, vertebrae by vertebrae, so aligning that spine. Back up into standing. Lovely. From here guys, roll those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the hands in front, push forward. Release. Let the hands come behind. Lock out the elbows. Raise the arms up. Keep the head in neutral. 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Lovely. So just keeping your attention now into that posture. Try and carry that through your day, guys. Take a breath in. And let all those stresses of the week go. 2 more. And last one, guys. Breathe in. Brilliant, guys. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Have a lovely weekend. And I look forward to seeing you next week, guys. Enjoy.